It's a good day. Hey campers, George here. Woot! It's a wonderful day in Minnesota today. And it's my day off. So I went online, looked around, and I finally found a place close by. Private land where they allow camping. So I contacted the owner, said to him I want to come out there and do some basic bush camps. And he said absolutely. And I said, can I go out and check it out before I go out there so I know what to expect? And he said, come on down. So he's not going to be there, but he gave me directions and information and everything. So walk about and scout. Come on, let's go. Well, campers, here we are already. Got my trusty backpack on, my hiking staff, and we are going that away. Let's go down and see what we see. This is some private land that I found online that offers camping. So we're going to go and explore. Let's see what we can find. Maybe we can find somewhere to go camp. Ooh. Let's go. So trying to figure out where we are. We got some woods down here and an open farm field. And behind me here, don't know if you can see that, but right over there is a shelter. And I just realized that that is a county park right next door here that I've been to before. Well, we've come down the hill here, and there's some woods on the side here. I need to read his instructions to see what he says as to where you can go, because this is private property. It is surrounded by other private land. So I have to make sure I stay on his property. So we're getting close to the river, the stream, or whatever you want to call it. But here is a small cabin. It's pretty nice inside. I had a look, and I believe he rents it out. And I wonder if it's for hunting, because we have an open field here. I'm sure he plants, and then during the season the deer come out. So I'm seeing a lot of deer tracks around here. I think I'm going to put my boot chains on, although the snow is fairly thick still. It varies a couple of inches or so, but on the shallow snow there is ice. You can see it under it there. So I'm just going to put on my boot chains before I walk down towards the river. Okay, so according to the instructions I have here, he says that his property from the cabin runs about 600 feet to the west. So that's north. So down here, about 600 feet. His property runs along the creek, I believe, and east of my property runs about 500 feet. So looking east, we go this way about 500 feet. So that's interesting. It's not as big as I thought it was, but it's private property. It's not crowded. And you can camp anytime you want to and camp anywhere you want to. And you can make a fire. You just have to practice leave no trace, which I do anyway, and everybody should. So here we have the stream flowing down. Well, it flows that way and comes down here along this property and goes off up that way. I wonder if there's any fish in here. I believe this is the same stream that goes down into the county park that I was at before. I'll put a link up to the video. There was a nice little stream going through there with a little waterfall. Stopped there for a while. Seeing a lot of these deer tracks and some other tracks, obviously rabbit scat, but I've seen some other unusual scat, which I think some kind of a cat. I don't know what it is, but it's around you. So I believe that's the end of his property line. If you see, you can see a sign just in there, and I think that's the county park. You can see the creek going down here. Yep, I think there's some potential here. There is certainly a lot of places to hang a hammock, that's for sure. And I'm thinking in summer it could be really nice here. A lot of shade because of the trees. Next to the river, which will be running. It's already running hard, obviously, with the snow melt. But I think I want to find me a place right now to sit down and have a cup of tea. That's a good idea. Let's go find a tea house. Coffee is brewing. Woot. So this is not a bad area. I'm back by the cabin. I think along here there's a lot of good hammock places, and in summer I think this could be a real plus. I don't think a lot of people are going to come out here to do the kind of camping I do, so you never know though. Beautiful day today. Look at it. Sunbathing weather in Minnesota. Yeah, almost. Good day today. Some treats to go with the coffee. Yes to camping in the spring and the summer. Fly fishing, kayaking. Oh yeah, it's coming. Whew, that's good. Now here's the treat. You dip it in the coffee, like that. Good. This is not a bad place, and to camp here is really inexpensive. I found this place on a website. I'll put the information to the website below. I'd never heard of it, just came across it by accident. And they list a lot of places that are not listed elsewhere. A lot of it is private, so it's not a common thing you see out there. Great little website though. Found me this place, and apparently there's a bunch of others close by. Let's check the link below. Pretty sure I'm going to be back here, do some hammock camping. Maybe I'll even come while the snow's on the ground and do a tarp camp. Winter's almost over here. Well, it's spring already, but you wouldn't think so. Still a lot of ice on the ground. I am seeing some green stuff, which is a good thing. Been a long time since I've been out. That's not a good thing, but it's a good thing to be doing it now. Yeah. It's a good day. With the snow melting right now, I mean, we had a lot of snow on the ground, but then we had some rain and some warmer temperatures, and the snow started to melt, and with the rain kind of compressed it in some places though, and the water running underneath at night would freeze up, so you had ice on top, ice on the bottom underneath the snow. Driving, that was a nightmare. As soon as they plowed the roads, all we had left was ice. It's kind of the same thing here. Now when I walk around, you don't know what to expect on the depth of the ice, of the snow, sorry, it varied. Anything from 2 inches to 1.5 feet. So it's kind of trudging. I got to get me some snowshoes, I think. It's the end of winter now, it's too late for this winter, but I'll surely have them next year. Because this trudging around in the snow like that, it's killing me. I'm getting too old for that. Snowshoeing's got to be easier. You finish up my coffee, my last treat. And then we'll trudge back. Well, there you go, campers. Thanks for joining me on my walkabout. I think I'm going to like this place. It's really convenient for me. It's pretty close, inexpensive to camp here, and I don't think a lot of people come here, so we'll see. We'll give it some seasonal tests. Yeah, summer should be interesting. Pretty sure I'll be back here. Just saying. Thanks for watching. Bye. As always, don't forget, leave no trace.